Good morning and welcome to Cawfeetawk. Every once in a while, I have an idea for Cawfeetawk, and then I go online and I read my devotionals or whatever. And this morning, I read a story about a man named John living in Philadelphia right now, who really take the time to listen to this. This is like so important to me. He worked in telecommunications for the police and fire departments and fell on the job and was actually in a coma for a while. And the way that the events happened, he got screwed over with insurance and everything snowballed. Lo and behold, he ended up homeless. And it is like with the wind chill at night in Philadelphia right now, it is like negative 11 degrees. And he was at a shelter and somebody stabbed him to try to get his boots. This is happening in our country right now. There are good people like me and you, who are living on the streets with their children. Every day I do Cawfeetawk and I talk about how can we be better. We look at our problems. Someone doesn't love us enough. A friend doesn't want us. I haven't talked to my sister. And I'm not trivializing those things, because dealing with those things makes us closer to the person that we want to be. But if we all put our problems in a pile, you'd be amazed at how quickly you'd want to take yours back. You wake up in a position to roll over and turn on a smartphone and watch a Cawfeetawk with a woman who also woke up in a position to roll over and turn on a smartphone. And you think about, for just a second, the people who are literally sleeping on the streets right now. Everybody is too unfortunate decisions or circumstances or actions or situations away from being John. Homelessness can happen to anyone. Job security is promised to no one. Nothing in this world is guaranteed, not our health, not the love of another person, not friendship. Part of Cawfeetawk, part of why I started it, was to open our eyes to the human connection, for us to see people as part of our journey, tests for us, to acknowledge other people's struggles so that we didn't have so much woe is me, that there are other people going through things. And I think part of me got away from that because I got very caught up in wanting to help individuals, writing and, relationship issues, which are all very important. But just for today, I want to get back to the human connection. I want us to remember social responsibility. If you have nothing to give, pray. If you have no funds, if you have no resources to give to people that are struggling right now, pray for them, because it matters. Even if you don't believe in God, putting good vibes into the universe can only help those in need. I believe that truly. If you don't believe prayer specifically like to a higher being, I totally get that. But thinking about the others, being socially responsible, having your eyes open to people in need, I think is one of the founding pieces of our creation. We are meant to see the good in people. We are not meant to walk past people on the street like they're not there. It is no different than seeing someone bullied in a high school and walking. It is no different than seeing someone in an office being excluded, knowing the person is eating lunch by themselves and doing nothing. We are better than that. We were created to be better than that. We are failing ourselves if we don't open our eyes to what is going on around us. Be cognizant of your own problems, your own heartache. Absolutely. Work on it every day. I do. Strive to be better, but don't lose the basics. And that is the human connection and social responsibility and kindness. That is why we started this. It breaks my heart that there are people in this country living on the streets in any weather. It breaks my heart that good people who were just like you and I a few months ago had a few bad strokes of luck, and in an instant they became a statistic. They became somebody that we've all become jaded. We look at them like panhandlers, beggars. We assume they're all alcoholics begging for money so they can just turn around behind our backs and go buy alcohol or drugs or cigarettes or whatever. When truth is, a lot of them are not those things. Maybe in the 80s, it was different. There wasn't as many resources, but it's different now. And I think the people that are out on the streets need help. I was meant to see that video this morning. It didn't happen on accident. I was meant to do this coffee talk today, and if you're listening to it, you were meant to hear it. Perhaps you're meant to share it. Be socially responsible, please. Today, instead of buying the person behind you at Starbucks a coffee who can most likely afford the coffee himself, perhaps buy a hot cup of coffee for somebody who can't afford it. Or if you have a coat in your house that's been sitting in the closet for 2 years that you know you're not going to wear, grab it and drop it off somewhere. We have to make a conscious effort to take care of each other. Myself included. I love you today. Have a great day.